final day on this national trail. I was awoken early by the sound of chainsaws. Through the early hours, I felt the premature chill of an impending autumn. Here I was now, walking my way to completion. Tring Park was more beautiful than I could have imagined. If I ever revisit this area, I would love to spend time exploring more of it. When an opportunity for a view was present, I would cast my eyes eastwards, searching for the endpoint of Ivinghoe Beacon. From the town centre and train station, there was a brief awkward section of road walking and without a pavement, before I would return to walking through the woods. I met a few day hikers while passing through this nature reserve. Everyone seemed so friendly and in such good spirits. Who could blame them? It was a beautiful day to be outdoors. I had considered deviating to explore the National Trust-owned Pitstone Windmill, but there didn't appear to be a visitor centre or a cafe, and so I soldiered on. This would be my shortest single stretch of walking the Ridgeway. I looked forward to reaching that endpoint. It was on the way up to Ivinghoe Beacon that I was stopped by a man passing in the opposite direction. He asked if I had walked the trail, told me how he had completed it himself in shorter sections, and then asked how I had found the solitude of the experience. For some people, I guess it's a strange thing to spend so much time in isolation. I'd never questioned it, and I told him that I'd never quite found that someone to hike with. He urged me to find that someone while wishing me well, a notion that has stuck in my mind ever since. As much as I can enjoy hiking alone, I also yearn for someone special to share it with. I arrived at the top moments before one man and his dog, and I would have to wait patiently for my opportunity to take it all in. Just one challenge remained: getting back to my car in Watlington. Public transport made the most sense, as much as I fear and lack confidence in using it. Finding the bus stop beside the beacon was easy enough, although I was more than an hour early for the next bus to Aylesbury. From Aylesbury I would take a train to Prince's Risborough, grateful for the self-service ticket machines. One brief bus journey later and I'd arrive in Chinua, from which I could begin a 7.5-mile return journey to Watlington, back along the Ridgeway on foot. It's possible I could have taken the bus from Aylesbury to Oxford and then another bus direct to Watlington, but I quite fancied taking the train for the first time, and I had fears of getting lost and not finding the correct bus from a city centre that I'm unfamiliar with. Had everything gone according to plan back in June, I'd have been facing a journey to London before I could head home. I don't know how I would have managed with that. I'd left my car beside Watlington Hill, at a National Trust car park where police warnings are posted to every other tree. It was dark before I would leave the trail, and take a more direct route to my car, briefly following the Oxfordshire Way. My head torch served me very well. For almost 2 whole days, I'd hiked with the expectant fear that I would return to find my car had been broken into. This place was covered with broken glass, I'd noticed, having left my car the previous morning. Signs of vandalism were also prevalent, at frequent parking places along the Ridgeway, and I thought Oxfordshire was a lovely place to live.
Nice. Oh, that's good. Thank fuck for that.
Thank you very much indeed for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed following this series and that you may feel encouraged to attempt your own long distance hiking adventure. I'll be attempting another national trail in 2019. Until then, I wish you well and ask you to like, share, comment and subscribe.